Omar Ajete was born on June 15, 1994, in Abidjan, Ivory Coast. Raised in a family that valued sports, Omar was exposed to various athletic activities from a young age. His early years were marked by an interest in several sports, but table tennis quickly became his true passion. Omar's initial exposure to the sport was through local clubs and recreational play with friends. It was through these early experiences that he began to develop a natural affinity for the game, displaying coordination, agility, and a competitive spirit. Growing up in a vibrant sporting environment in Abidjan, Omar's interest in table tennis flourished. At the age of 10, he joined a local table tennis club where he received his first formal training. The club, known for nurturing young talent, introduced Omar to the fundamentals of the sport, where he showed an aptitude for fast-paced reflexes and strategic thinking, two critical components of successful table tennis players. Under the tutelage of local coaches, Omar's skills began to improve rapidly. His talent didn't go unnoticed as he soon started participating in youth competitions across the Ivory Coast. These early tournaments offered him the first taste of competitive table tennis and revealed his potential to compete on the national and international stage. By the age of 14, Omar had already earned a reputation as one of the top young players in the country. Breakthrough into professional table tennis. Omar Ajete's breakthrough came when he turned 16, marking the start of his serious pursuit of a career in professional table tennis. At this age, Omar moved away from local and regional competitions and began participating in national tournaments. His performances at the Ivorian National Table Tennis Championships were impressive, and it wasn't long before he established himself as one of the best players in his age group. The turning point in Omar's career came in 2011 when he won his first national title in the men's singles category. His victory in the Ivorian National Championships earned him recognition as the country's top table tennis player, paving the way for him to represent the Ivory Coast on the international stage. His debut at international competitions came in 2012, when he competed in the African Table Tennis Championships held in Cairo, Egypt. Omar's participation in this prestigious tournament marked a significant milestone in his career, as it exposed him to a higher level of competition. Though he didn't win medals in his early years, Omar's determination to continue improving and learning from the experience propelled him forward. Through continued international exposure, including appearances at various continental competitions and training camps, Omar steadily honed his skills and began to develop a more sophisticated game. His resilience, fast footwork, and powerful forehand became his trademark, earning him respect among fellow African players and international opponents. By 2015, Omar's consistent results in international competitions saw him climbing the ranks of African table tennis. Career peak and major achievements. Omar Ajete's career peak came in the mid-2010s, a period during which he firmly established himself as one of the top table tennis players in Africa. In 2016, Omar reached a major milestone when he earned a spot in the Rio 2016 Summer Olympics, marking the first time he would compete on the global stage. His qualification for the Olympics was the culmination of years of hard work and dedication, and it marked the beginning of his rise to prominence in international table tennis. During the Rio 2016 Olympics, Omar faced some of the world's top players, and although he was eliminated in the early rounds, his performance was commendable given the level of competition. For the Ivory Coast, his participation was a proud moment, as it helped bring the country's table tennis scene to global attention. The Olympic Games also served as a turning point for Omar, as he realized the need to further elevate his training and strategic approach to the sport in order to compete at the highest levels. In the years following the Olympics, Omar's career took off. He became a regular fixture at the ITTF World Tour events, competing against some of the world's best players. In 2017, he made waves by reaching the quarterfinals of the ITTF World Tour event in Lagos, Nigeria, which was one of his best results on the world circuit up to that point. His win against higher-ranked players demonstrated his ability to compete with the best and proved that his potential was limitless. 2018 saw Omar's career reach new heights. He secured the African Cup of Nations title, marking the first major individual international championship of his career. His success in the tournament solidified his reputation as one of Africa's premier table tennis players. Following that victory, Omar was invited to numerous international tournaments, including the World Championships and several ITTF World Tour events. In addition to his singles successes, Omar also excelled in team events, helping to lead the Ivory Coast team to various team titles at regional competitions. His strong team performances contributed to the Ivory Coast's rise in the ITTF Team World Rankings. His success on the continental stage also earned him multiple awards in the Ivory Coast, including the Ivorian Sportsman of the Year in 2018, a recognition that highlighted his influence in the country's sporting landscape. Challenges and setbacks. While Omar's career was characterized by remarkable success, it was not without its challenges. Throughout the late 2010s and early 2020s, Omar faced intense competition from rising stars and established powerhouses in the table tennis world. This period also saw an increasing number of players from China, Japan, and Europe dominating the world rankings, presenting challenges for players from smaller table tennis nations like the Ivory Coast. In addition to external competition, Omar encountered injury struggles that disrupted his rhythm in the early 2020s. These setbacks, while minor, affected his performance in several key tournaments and kept him from reaching his full potential. Despite these obstacles, Omar remained focused on his rehabilitation and training, determined to bounce back stronger. He continued to work closely with his coaches, refining his technique and adopting new strategies to counterbalance the more aggressive playing styles of his opponents. Despite these difficulties, Omar's resilience was evident as he continued to compete at the highest levels. By 2021, he had returned to full fitness, participating in major international events and regaining his form. Final years and legacy. As of 2023, Omar Ajete continues to be a key figure in African table tennis. While he is no longer a regular participant in some of the most prestigious international events, his impact on the sport in Africa remains profound. He continues to represent the Ivory Coast with pride, and his performances in continental competitions remain strong. Omar's experience and success serve as a beacon of inspiration for the next generation of table tennis players in his home country and across the African continent. Although his competitive years may be winding down, Omar remains deeply involved in the sport, contributing to the development of table tennis in the Ivory Coast. He has taken on mentoring and coaching roles, helping to guide young talents and inspire them to pursue the sport professionally. His commitment to the sport and his legacy as one of the Ivory Coast's greatest athletes will undoubtedly have a lasting impact on African table tennis for years to come. Omar's contributions to the growth of table tennis in Africa, his consistency in international competition, and his role in inspiring other athletes make him an influential figure in the global table tennis community. His journey from a young boy in Abidjan to one of Africa's premier players is a testament to his dedication, passion, and love for the game. Conclusion. Omar Ajete's career stands as a testament to hard work, resilience, and passion for table tennis. From humble beginnings in Ivory Coast to representing his country on the world stage, he has achieved remarkable success, earning respect from peers and fans alike. His journey is an inspiration to young athletes everywhere, proving that with determination and dedication, anything is possible. As he continues his legacy in African table tennis, Omar Ajete will always be remembered as a trailblazer and a symbol of excellence.